So we are 0 for 2 on our simulations here. So let's see if we can keep the streak alive. And whoever loses is the real winner in our books. So let's jump in. I haven't really played Madden this year. I've been playing a lot of college football, as you guys know. So let's just jump in. New commentating team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Oh, hold on.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Show some respect.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you
Historic?
by EA Sports.
Is that really
It's
historic?
the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles coming up next.
This is probably going to get muted in
Well,
Madden
this
or something.
2024 season
Or on
has been
YouTube,
one
excuse me.
to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the two-time defending Super Bowl champions.
Surprised they didn't have
Kansas
Tom
City
Brady in this.
Chiefs, and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right. Let's go. Here we go. Do we see an upset? What is classified as an upset in this Super Bowl, in my opinion?
A champion set to be crowned
find out.
tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. Oh, he's got room
Oh,
past
after the
30.
34th.
And he's
Great
brought
return.
down right at the 35-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in.
All right, here we go. What are we going to see out the gate?
And get ready to do everything in your power to
Now,
turn those childhood dreams
last
of
year's
hosting the
simulation,
Lombardi
ooh, nice
into
catch
a
up the middle.
reality.
Last year, we saw the 49ers jump out to a 21-0 lead. Below that, with Kansas City at one point was up 31-24.
Get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And I was sorry, mystified by the sideline shot there. And the 49ers came back and won it. Oh,
Open man downfield.
all right, early touchdown.
And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was quick.
That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
How many yards was that?
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second
Get
play of
in
the
his
game,
face, coach.
Big touchdown, they strike first.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point.
Buttlicker for the kick. It's good.
He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0.
It's like 60-yard touchdown pass, 59, 60. Right-ish.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Does he still do the kickoffs?
Isaiah
I'm pretty
Rodgers
sure
now to return it.
he doesn't.
And they'll bring him down
I don't know why they have him
just
in the
shy
game
of
doing it.
30-yard line.
Here comes
So the
Hurts.
Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their
Get
quarterback.
away.
It's
I
Jalen Hurts.
wanna fly.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves
5
behind
minutes
him as
into
soon
the
as
recording.
possible. The last
We
thing you
are
want to do is put yourself in an
40
early
seconds
hole
into the game.
because
That's
you just
good.
couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night
Hurts.
as world champs.
That's
What
thrown
was that?
right side, but incomplete. He was looking for
Was
a
he
tight
throwing
end.
to the
Dallas
bench?
got it that time. It's second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little.
That was
bit too much
not
faith in
trust.
your arm, right? I think this was
That
one of those
was
situations
just
here, Mike, where
an
there
overthrow.
was nowhere
Jeez.
to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
There we go, over the middle.
There's the tight end, Greg
A little better.
Alcantara. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully
All
starts out
right,
good
here we go.
ends with you being able to get some points.
Do we get a nice close battle, or is this going to turn into
Hurts
my
looking
Ohio
to throw
State
on
Notre Dame
first
sim?
down. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Humming.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Love how low the quarterback is in these shotgun stances.
So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
That would be
and
amazing
might
if he
have
could
even
stop
lost
like
a
that.
yard there.
When
I don't
you
think
can
that's
get
happening.
this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A second down throw for Hurts.
Ooh, hit on the release.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
Ooh,
This
but he
one is caught by Dotson.
short. Do they go for it on fourth down?
Defensively, they did not let him
I think
get
you go.
away. He's
Why not?
well short of the first down marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy
That's
pitch
the
and
real
catch,
Eagles.
Get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger
the keeper.
and bigger gains.
And gets like 10 yards.
He's going to have the
9,
Eagles
sorry.
first down, and they get it rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Saquon coming out. They're not showing him love like they would in the real game. Nice pass on Dotson. Getting more looks than he has all season.
Good for 12 and a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
All right.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Got it. The tight end comes in motion. On the handoff, this is Barkley.
And there it is.
He will
Touchdown.
fight his way to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here we go, 7-7. Defense is optional in this game, in case you were
Each
wondering.
team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
I don't see any playoff race. We're in the Super Bowl. Who cares?
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes.
Ooh, nice. Look,
Left side, it's caught by Brown.
Mahomes tearing up the Eagles' defense.
Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Ooh, didn't get a flag in real life.
That was a good one there. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Mahomes,
He'll take off again.
another keeper.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Make them pay.
1st down throw, Mahomes. A throw on the move.
Another 1st down.
And he'll be hauled down and about the
Has he thrown an
35-yard
incompletion
line.
yet?
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Ooh, oh, there it
Good
is.
work there defensively. It's knocked away. and
1st
incomplete.
incompletion.
Darius Slay.
Almost
Mr.
intercepted.
Big play with his hands right around the ball again.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, Mahomes.
There it is,
He
1st down.
manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job
Nice,
there by the
quick
quarterback. Get it into the
pass.
hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Right back to the air from Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just had a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability
to the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And Butker on for the extra point.
And it's good.
The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
His hand is the ball. Andy Reid is not that skinny.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Where is... Oh, it's New Orleans.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Will we get a defensive
Here's
stop?
2nd and 3 to go.
That is the question.
Once again, it's Barkley.
Barkley.
He'll try to push
Getting
forward.
it close.
He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley.
Oh, had him in the backfield.
A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the
Big
game
run.
unfolds.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So this is exactly how the game's going to go. Barkley is going to run a lot,
Here's a 2nd
and
and 3
Mahomes is going
forthcoming.
to tear up the Eagles' secondary, apparently.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
Ooh, staying alive.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Big third down play here.
Hurts working in the pistol.
Got him.
That's caught Left side, it's complete. 17 yards on
All right, here we go.
Good for an Eagles first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Here's 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts.
Wide open.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Ooh, rolling out. Oh, he hangs onto the ball.
Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself.
Got to dive for that.
A little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 1.
Just give it to Saquon. There you go.
They'll run with Barkley. And he will take this one across.
Touchdown number 2.
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
On is Elliott to add the extra point.
What do we get?
He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Mahomes got warm up.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be
I don't think
past the 25.
in the Super Bowl there will be one kicker that does not land in the end zone. And I don't think we've had one yet land in the end zone.
We could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Do we get a halftime show? Like, is there going to be a Kendrick Lamar singing at halftime during the Madden game? Just a question. Do we get a punt this drive?
It's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to
Getting
Worthy.
close.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's Perine.
No stop there.
And he will have the Chiefs first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Second and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Nice.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible.
Do we get
to
to see
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike.
what is the highest scoring Super Bowl game?
If you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
Mr. Taylor Swift.
Non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs.
All right, most points in the Super Bowl,
nice drive into some points.
29.
49ers
versus Chargers, 75 points.
Not the big play they were hoping for, but
Eagles
first down efficiency,
in
staying ahead
50.
of the chains is what every offense is trying to find, and it
74
brings up
points,
manageable
Super
second
Bowl
down.
52. No, 57. Chiefs Eagles 73 points,
So
and
after one here
then
in Super Bowl 59, knotted at
we
14
get in
on
the
the scoreboard.
60s with my team,
More
Tampa,
from New Orleans
48-21.
after this. Here's a second and 6.
Second quarter.
Mahomes now to throw again. A short one caught by
Taylor
Kelsey.
Swift getting closer.
And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. To the air once more. It's Mahomes.
Ooh, did he get both feet in?
Is caught in the back of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Butker to add the extra point.
Butker.
The kick is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10.
All right,
The
defense.
throw is Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. He's
AJ
going to be brought
Brown.
down up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams
Wearing
have
dark
a lot of success
visor
moving the ball
and
throughout this
side.
entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And it's complete to the
Was he
sideline.
in
Nice
bounds?
job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing
If I was
of these routes is so
Andy
critical.
Reid, I
If
would
that
be
ball
throwing
is
that
thrown
challenge
a little
flag
bit
there.
Later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Man in motion is Smith.
Little jet sweep, first down.
And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Play action.
Here we go.
Here's Hurts.
Wide open.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again.
One of their best receivers on the team. Why not just leave him wide open?
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Nice job of finding
Nice
the
run.
seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. To throw, Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Ooh.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will even this score. It's now 21-all.
21-21. Defense is optional in this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score.
Or, here's a crazy
First
idea.
and 10.
The Eagles try and force a punt.
Patrick to throw.
Patrick, ooh.
This to the
Not
right
even
side,
close,
but it's
Patrick.
gonna wind up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But
Do you
as
think
this
Kansas
game
City would
unfolds,
ever
better decisions are gonna
change
lead to
their
better
uniforms?
results.
Or is this what
He's
we're
gonna
stuck
be
with
brought
for the
down
rest of
up past the
eternity?
45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
What's up, Dustin?
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco.
Ooh,
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
only a 2-yard run.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes.
Wide open, jeez.
That's out to Brown. Right
Defense
side,
is optional in this game.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
On first down, it's Mahomes.
Hey,
He'll get that complete to Isaiah
looks
Pacheco.
like a little face mask, but that's
And they'll
okay.
get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Does Mahomes really
So
do
there's
that in the
really three
game?
areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in.
I'm gonna have to watch.
Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, Mahomes.
Wide open.
Open man is Hopkins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is computer versus computer, yeah. We are 0 for 2 on picking a Super Bowl winner.
Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Now they are in business. Inside
First time I did this, it was Bengals Rams. Bengals won. In the simulation, not so much in the game. And last year, the 49ers, after blowing a 21-0 lead, came back to beat the Chiefs. And obviously, the Chiefs won.
Once again, it's Pacheco.
High
A
stakes.
gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't had a defensive stop in this one, though. Do we get our first overtime? But yes, go for whatever team loses in this.
Second and 6.
Bet the house.
Out of the gun, here's
Wide
Mahomes.
open. Another touchdown.
He's into the end zone.
Who's this?
Hollywood Brown.
That's his second touchdown.
Kansas City. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime. with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Basically, whoever has the ball
Now for the
last.
point after.
Let's see here. The Chiefs got the ball to start the
It's
game.
up
So.
and through. And the
Oh, I thought that was the
Chiefs go up
kickoff.
by
I was like, oh, we actually got a touchback.
to 21.
750. What do we get? What do we get?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down
Still no
just beyond
touchback.
the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run with Barkley.
Ooh, a stop.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it.
Do we get a 4th
Up
down?
from his safety spot to make
We've
the
only
tackle.
had one all game. He kind of looks like, I know it's Carson Wentz, but that kind of looked like Alex Smith. Just saying.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Ooh, do we get some defense here?
A shotgun snap now. To
Oh!
Hurts.
We do.
He'll
That's
try
the
to run for it.
Jesus.
22 yards, the pickup there.
Just keeps going.
1st down, Philadelphia.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Hurts. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Man in motion is Brown.
It's not going to snow tonight.
And he is
What are you
not
talking
gonna
about?
get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Third and 3.
Here's Hurts. He's got
What? No
7.
way.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Hurts will try it again.
Runs for it. Look at that.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback
28,
that
28.
has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in
This
himself.
would be
Elliott now for the extra point. It's up.
we're approaching
Good.
the top 10
And
for
the Eagles have come
all-time
back to level things.
Super Bowl
It's 28
scores. Total points.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4.
Ooh.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard
Maybe he should not have returned it.
The offense will take the field. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Ooh, ran right into the
He got
defender.
all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and forever.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get
Patrick.
this complete to Pacheco. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Without question.
Guy with 2
Something you never
touchdowns.
want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Here now, 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes.
We got a 4th down. Do we get to see our first punt?
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will
So
necessitate
excited.
a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Don't tease me, Mike.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the
If this
film
isn't a
tomorrow,
punt,
he's gonna be
I'm
a
gonna
little
be very mad,
frustrated with
Mike.
himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he
All right,
gets
we
broken
got
up
our
short
punt.
of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
I was gonna laugh
And
if
he's
they
gonna be
fumbled
brought
it.
down after a short return, and that's where his team will get
Finally got a
possession of
defensive
the
stop.
football. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the
On
field.
drive 5
They'll start out 1st down and 10.
for the Chiefs.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Ooh. Oh, fumble! And the Chiefs have recovered.
By the Chiefs. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You
But
can see
unlike
he's just a little
the
loose, especially when you're operating
15-yard
from the pocket.
line.
But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Chiefs offense ready
First
to come
turnover
back
of
out
the game.
for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Mahomes. This
All right.
right side by Worthy.
Do we get to see Butker? I mean,
They'll get
Butker.
about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here come the Bulls from the center.
You see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple...
Touchdown.
And he's in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Chiefs. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. Butker now to add the PAT. He gets it to go.
Was
And the
teased.
Chiefs will go up by 7.
Do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the
All right,
kicks
Eagles
away.
have 3 minutes.
On the return.
Let's go
is
2 for
Rodgers.
1.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Kick, boom. Ooh, Barkley in motion.
Hurts now.
Doesn't even look his direction.
Open receiver is
Got the
Dotson.
first down.
They'll gain 17 on that one.
Like,
A
has
very quick
Dotson
first down.
gotten this much?
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on
Let's
the
see
practice
here.
field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Barkley, stop
He'll
behind
be
the
stacked
line.
up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed,
Yeah,
pursuit,
Dotson's
and then the intensity and the strength at the point
got
of contact
one
for the
catch
tackle
for 11
to keep
yards.
This ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And a touchdown. In this game, he's got, what, 2 touchdowns? 1 touchdown? And a lot of
To
catches.
throw on 2nd down is Hurts.
Wide open in the middle.
Complete to Brown. And they get this one across midfield.
I don't know how you miss a guy that size.
Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half.
Back and forth
Back to
we
New
go.
Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Ooh.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down
Just
at the
2 yards
seven,
on
and a
that.
loss of a couple.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking them down, and took him down for a loss.
Ooh, sticking off with it.
Now he'll run.
Well, we've
Barely
seen
gets back to
time
the
and time
line.
again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football.
Does Philadelphia
and hold
go
them to just
for
a
it if
short
it's
gain.
4th and 12?
3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
We're approaching halftime, and I can go get caffeine.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown.
There you go.
Take it on in.
So it's 35-35, which makes this
Eagles.
the 4th
Mike, we
highest
started
scoring
seeing that
Super
it was the
Bowl.
responsibility of the
Just beating
receiver
out the
to run
Buccaneers
route
over the Raiders
through the eyes
and the
of
Cowboys over
quarterback.
the
I think this is a
Bills.
great example here. Two guys clearly on the same
Next
page.
touchdown
Quarterback expecting
makes
his
it the
target
highest
to be in a
scoring
certain
Super Bowl.
place at a certain
Just saying.
time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately.
Bet the over.
He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got
25
it.
seconds left in
And
the
Eagles
game,
will
or the
tie
half.
things up all even at 35.
See what Mahomes can do. There is no Kendrick Lamar halftime show. I'm going to be severely disappointed in Madden. Just saying. I think that's who's halftime. I don't know.
They didn't
Don't
leave
quote
much
me.
time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before
Eagles
the half.
will be getting the ball
They'll
to
start
start
it
the
here
second
with a
half.
1st and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Oh, and he's intercepted.
By Darius Slay. And he's gonna
Eagles
give a
can
short
take
field
the
to his
lead going into
offense
halftime with a
as
field
they
goal
try to
now.
break the tie.
Uh-oh.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Why is Andy Reid so far down the sideline?
Man in motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Hurts.
Ooh.
The ball
I was going to say, are we going to get our second interception of the game?
Ball to the ground. It's incomplete.
Now we're finally
John
getting some
Dodson
defensive
was the intended
stops.
receiver there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end,
There's 6
Goddard.
seconds left.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Do they kick the field goal?
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Elliott's kick
There it is.
is good.
With 1 second left.
And the Eagles get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well,
All right.
you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing
I
is you're
gotta-
able to
I
build
gotta
a
go
little
get
momentum
caffeine.
now
I'll be
going
back.
into the locker room at halftime.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season.
Coincidentally,
as we decide a champion.
this
Back
ties
underway
the third
here at the Super
highest scoring
Bowl.
Super Bowl. Also played by
Now
the
he
Chiefs
brought
and
down
Eagles
past the 25.
at 73
Decent
points
field
total.
position to start this
Last
drive.
time these two teams met in
Jalen Hurts and the
52-7,
Philadelphia
I believe.
offense
That's how
set to
Roman
take over
numerals
once more.
read.
And he has been in
be hard.
control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long.
Eagles with 368 yards in the first half.
This one is caught by Dotson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Now Hurts.
Takes
He's
off.
going to tuck it and go. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Doom, doom, doom.
They'll run it here with
Big
Saquon.
stop.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to
down.
say this is day 1 install. Every single
does not look
offense
like
in
Travis
the NFL
Kelce
has
just
this
saying.
sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On third down, here's Hurts.
And we get a stop.
To avoid the initial wave, they're going to get him down behind the line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Deep price.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get something there.
All right, let's see what Mahomes does after throwing his first interception of the game.
This team's offense trotting back out
4
for their
touchdowns.
first involvement
No big
of
deal.
this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground,
They ran the ball.
with Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Another punt for the Chiefs.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact.
I thought he caught that.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Here comes the Eagles punt team as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. So now this team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
In trouble.
Nowhere to get away. And
Where
he's
have these
gonna go
defenses
down.
been?
As this offense continues to try to find its
Showed
way
up late
out
to
of
the
this
game,
hole,
apparently.
things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down.
Now, did they spend time
Taken in by Kelsey.
with Mahomes on his
And he's gonna be
mannerisms?
dropped
Is
after
that
a
why
pickup
they got
of
like the
about
finger
5.
pointing and stuff?
Third and long. Mahomes back. Out quickly here to Worthy. And he'll be stopped short of the first down.
Another
And that
fourth
will
down.
necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything
that
going
Kenny
on the
Pickett?
early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball
Is
away.
that who
hoping
the
their
Eagles'
defense
backup
can do
is?
the same thing and get them the ball back.
And a fair catch is taken.
Fair catch.
It is just inside the 20-yard line.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. All right.
Hurts looking to throw on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just.
Are we gonna
the
get a
first
touchdown
step
this
for a quarterback
half,
understanding
or is
who
it
you
just
can
over?
account for
It
with
was
the
all first
protection,
half.
and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Hurts working in the pistol. This
big
one's
stop.
to his big tight end, Uzama. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that
I like the
tackle,
mixture of
put him down for a
music in the
loss.
background. Maybe just because I've been playing so much college football.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Oh, wide open to Brown.
It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air again. Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Man in motion is Brown. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Not bad.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts again.
Takes off.
Taking off. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take no
See
shots.
Greg Olson.
Here's 1st and 10.
He doesn't need to slide if he doesn't want to slide.
Man in motion is Brown.
Uh-oh.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Not looking good if you wanted the Chiefs to lose the Super Bowl. I mean, in the simulation, it's looking good, but I don't
Space
know.
getting tight here. Down to the
Our track record
13-yard
says
line. They work
otherwise.
1st and 10. Hurts. That's a short
There's
one.
touchdown.
Caught by Goddard. And he will get into the end zone. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go
What are you
through his
looking at?
progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath
Our highest
completion.
scoring Super Bowl.
That's exactly what the quarterback
That's what
does
this is
here.
predicting.
Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that
Can he
on
hit
the
50?
outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
I don't think we've had a penalty called yet. Seems weird with the Chiefs play.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
With the keeper. Chiefs really haven't been able to do anything this half. Offensively wise.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick.
Oh, another
Middle
interception.
and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Can the Chiefs actually get a stop?
Hurts to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was
Almost
looking
intercepted.
for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The pressure
Back
gets
at the
there, and
50.
Down he goes. A sack.
They're spotted at the
If
46.
they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Only 10 points scored so far in this quarter. It's weird.
It just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot
Actually,
of
7, excuse me.
as you find yourself jogging off the field and the
7?
punt team coming on.
Yeah, 7. Ooh, just
And
sneaks
no
into the
return
end zone
forthcoming.
for a touchback.
Gets a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Get started with 1st and 10.
Is this going to be like our longest sim?
Now, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey.
Last year, it took an hour and 50 minutes.
After a gain of 6
We got
on
30
first
minutes to
down.
go there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The other
Doing a
one
nice job
was
there to move the
2
chains early
hours
in this
and 7
drive,
minutes.
but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross
We're
midfield
about
and
the
go.
same pace.
Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking
Chiefs
points.
score before the end of the fourth, or the end of the third
Putting
quarter.
the tight end in motion. On
Mahomes
first down,
needs to stop
it's
throwing to
Mahomes.
the other team.
Very
Travis
quick throw
Kelce
there, but
drops
none
the
of
ball.
same page with his target. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Right back to the air for Mahomes.
There he is.
Short. Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, Mr. Taylor Swift fumbled, but he looked down to me. I'm just saying.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one.
I don't know.
You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay.
We get a
So this
review.
one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose.
Where is the ball?
And are the visuals convincing enough to
His knee
overturn the
looked
call
down
on
to
the
me.
field?
And the refs agree.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10.
They put Kelsey in motion.
Ooh.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Never stood a
If
chance.
there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
We only had like one deep pass all game so far. That was like the second play of the game.
Second down. Into the hands of Juju. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Third and long for Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Ooh, big run.
And Mahomes going to protect himself here.
And he
He's
slides.
down. He's got that first down. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. On second down, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Interesting play call there, Mike. I actually like it. Second and inches, I don't blame him. Go for a shot. See if you can get something downfield through the air, and if not, it's still third and inches.
Just gonna stay here
what
like
you
this.
don't account for is taking a sack. You can't lose that much yardage, and this now changes everything here on third down.
Third and 5.
There's a point. Don't forget the point.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down.
We
yet
getting a field goal?
again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's fourth quarter time.
One quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the fourth from SoFi after this. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down
All right,
the
we got us a ball game.
It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And a decent return there he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. No free advertising in this Madden game. Can't say Bacardi.
Here's a handoff.
Am I gonna get banned?
Barkley's got the first down and more.
Big run.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's to the sideline and hauled
that
in by
hurts.
Smith. Following the completion,
Oh, we actually got
we'll get
injury?
a stoppage here for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From out of the gun, they give
First
it to
down and
Barkley.
more.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there
This is Super Bowl
consistently.
58.
Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot.
Do
Man,
the Eagles go up to?
and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Getting closer.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
Ooh, the keeper.
And the call is
Oh, it's a fumble.
for the end zone, but he loses the football.
Another
It's
fumble
amazing
by
that
Hurts.
guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you...
And remember now, all turnovers
Booth
have
review.
to be verified by a replay. They might be taking a look at this one.
Play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
No, that's close. That's bullshit.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that
I
was
don't think there's
overturned.
enough
They say the
evidence.
run
That's
was
bullshit.
down, and that will not be a fumble. They were stopped on second down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll run with Barkley. And he will score again.
I wanted a tie game.
Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
It's his 3rd touchdown, I believe.
He ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
All right, let's see if the Chiefs can pull this off.
Once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They put Kelsey in motion.
Kelsey in motion.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And
Big
he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey.
Almost a 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down.
Big 3rd down.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards.
They've only converted on 3?
On 3rd down, Mahomes.
4?
He'll get this one complete to Brown. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Big run.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A handoff to Pacheco.
First down and more.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's a toss to Pacheco.
Big
And
stop.
nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down.
Ooh, what a catch.
Throw to the sideline. Well done.
10th
Good
catch
job
of the
with
game.
Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But
They
either
can
way,
still get a
this
first down?
score of the two needed needs to be fast.
Will this
because
be
you need
first and
every
goal?
possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's to the
Ooh,
end
big
zone,
hit.
but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up second and goal.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
And he finds a seam and takes it down
I
to
think
the
they go
3.
for it, right?
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially
They don't get
outside
it
of the
here on
numbers,
third down?
Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing third and 3. Mahomes now to throw again.
There it is.
He's got his big tight end. Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC.
You thought he was going to
So
say
add another
Taylor
touchdown
Swift, didn't
and
ya?
touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
we got us a game with 6 minutes
Here's
left.
Butker now for the extra point.
Such a high-scoring game. Jesus.
His kick is good. And the Chiefs will
Could you
cut the
imagine if
deficit
this
to
was the
7.
real Super Bowl?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's brought down after
6-yard
a gain
catch.
of 6 on first down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Short pass.
Big
taken in
first
by
down for the
James.
Eagles.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. This is
There's
a great
been no
example
defense
here,
in this
just
game.
Not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts will try it again. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll move this one down
Another first.
inside the 40-yard line.
Will
Receiver
Kansas City
just
get the
finds
stop
himself
they
in a
need?
really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Look at that.
Yeah.
Slinged it across
3rd
the
and
body.
5.
Connected. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Start working it.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith.
Pass the
And he's
ball.
going to be brought down just
Going for the
outside
kill.
the 10-yard line.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Hurts working in the pistol. He's going to keep it.
Dangerous on his feet.
He's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a
All right,
passer,
Patrick
but
Mahomes
also
come
a
back
rusher
with less time
is an
before.
element to this
See what he
offense
does.
That is hard for defenses to account for.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
He's gonna laugh if they fumbled.
This is 1st and 10.
Ooh, shift.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown.
Okay, get up the line. 11th catch of the game, 156 yards.
40 with that one.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. They'll drop to throw. He connects with
Conservative
Gray on
play.
that
Get up to the line.
one.
Gotta
They get this one
go.
across midfield to the 47-yard line.
No, we're gonna huddle. Okay.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Mahomes on 1st down.
Oh.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play. Here's 2nd down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes.
Mahomes. And that will do it.
Tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up.
It's not looking good for Eagles fans.
It's not often, Mike, that everything
You may have won the simulation, Eagles fans, but that doesn't spell good results. Danger.
Trying to spring their guy to the house.
Danger,
Great
danger.
athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
All right, let's go. 1 timeout left. Woo. Get a 1st down. End the game.
Man in motion is Smith.
Ooh, throwing the ball. Risky.
I think he predetermined determined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
For the win.
He is 2 for 2.
Bam. 62
And the
to 45.
Eagles will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have
Minute
the
left.
advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure.
That wasn't an interception.
All game long. The secondary feasting
That last one
on
wasn't.
his passes. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion.
Kinda.
Who
Oh,
else
he
is
breaks
another
away.
catch for his favorite target.
Tick,
He's
tick,
gonna be
tick, tick,
taken
tick.
down at the 37.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th
Oh, we're
season,
huddling?
Mike,
Okay.
and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular
huddle.
guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
There's that
There you go.
man again. Another catch.
Time up.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy.
No timeouts
And they're
left.
going to work this down inside the 45.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Last play of the game.
Firing right side. Brought in
There
by
you have
Brown.
it.
And he's going to go out of bounds with
The
no
final
time
score,
remaining on the
62
clock.
to 45.
This game is over.
Do we finally get the Eagles
And the Eagles
or the
have
game
done it.
right,
They
or are we gonna
your
go 0
Super
for
Bowl
3 and the
champions.
Chiefs win again? It's a good question.
Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season.
That was a terrible game.
Here in the Super Bowl, and Greg, I think we can say the best team.
Both
won the
had
title.
And you think
440
back to the
yards
season
for
they had, Mike, where they earned
84%
everything on the field. There was
completions.
ups and
Interesting.
downs. There was adversity.
All right,
And they were
YouTube,
such a
there you have it.
resilient group all season
I'm
long.
gonna
They were
play a
battle-tested
playoff
coming
game
into the
now,
playoffs. They put it all
which you'll
together
be able to
tonight.
see next week.
They can call themselves Super Bowl
Goodbye.
champions.